I'm not going to get into the details of exactly how my connection works. All you need to know is that I'm connected and I'm being guided and you are safe. And whatever way that you're connected, whatever your faith is, however you hear or know or are intuitive about what your life is about, that will be called on today. I may speak quickly. Some of the things may not make logical sense. You will hear exactly what you need to hear, and you will feel exactly what you need to feel. And if I have one piece of advice, it's to actually be in the feelings, in the sensations of your physical body today. Let your brain go wherever it is. Oh yeah, we may draw in children and animals. They come to me like, so that, embrace that. If there's a distraction, it's divine and don't worry about it. So be in your physical body. See, feel if something tingles, feel if you have energy, if you smell something, if you taste something, if you hear something, if you have a memory out of nowhere, if you think of something, if you think of someone, that's not wrong and you're exactly where you need to be. When it feels right to come back to my voice, you will know to and you will hear exactly what you need to hear. Now I'm going to share, before we really get started, I want to share one card that came out, and I actually want to tell you an outline of what's going to happen. That's unusual that happened that way, but here we go, we're having fun. So this card might be reversed, but it says on it, higher perspective, and it's green and gold, and there's a tree on it, and an eye in the middle, and some wings. So you can take that to mean whatever you want it to mean. But this card is for you and for us today. And I'm actually going to read what it's supposed to stand for. And I'm laughing because I carefully had my page saved and then I took it out, but it's right here and we're fine. As people who do their internal and spiritual work, we are less likely to be bogged down by drama or reactiveness that we know doesn't truly matter. But being human means that there are times where we can't help it. Sound familiar from what we were just sharing? Sometimes it is easy to stay in a higher perspective and see all the moving pieces as they truly are. But sometimes life and the people around us are very good at sucking us into a space of limited vision. This card is asking you to see whatever situation you are experiencing resistance with from a higher perspective. So today I'm going to do my best to take you there. And for anybody who is watching this after the fact, you're getting this on your perfect day at your perfect time when you're available to hear it. Okay, so what's going to happen first is I need to address the fact that this time in the world is causing a need for healing of grief and loss. That could mean an actual person, that could mean someone that you're distantly connected to, that could mean a loss of freedom in some way. Take that to mean how you need to see that. We also need to protect our own energy, and I need to help you have access to all of your energy and make sure that you're bringing love to yourself first, so that from there, we can actually do the work we need to do. And that even includes the work we're doing on this call. And it includes writing a postcard or making a call or sending a text if that's in your life too. But work, we are doing work on this call too. I am going to make sure that we're connected to Mother Earth and whatever your divine, whatever your belief is. So you can think feet on the ground. You can even picture your feet on actual soil, grass. If you are able to do that, you could get yourself there, turn off your camera and go. I'm fine with it. And we're going to be working on voter support, voter suppression healing, I'm going to call that, and working for a Biden-Harris victory, which directly correlates to both of those other two things. So that's what you can get out of this. We're going to jump right in. Close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, get into your physical body. If you are somewhere where you can have your feet on the ground, that might be helpful, but it's not necessary. I want you to breathe. Center yourself. Notice where you are. Let yourself, for a moment, check in with your heart. Feel what's happening inside that. Is there any grief you haven't covered? Have you experienced loss? Is there someone near you who has experienced a painful loss, and because they're near to you and close to you, you feel it as if it were your own? Allow that to be there. The darkness and the shadow is not wrong. It is with us. And there is beauty in allowing it to exist, because if we don't allow it there, we diminish part of our power. So it exists. Don't be afraid of it. Breathe through it. If emotions come, they come. You are being supported. You are being held. You have everything you need right now, and you are able to support those who are not as connected as you are, who don't have access to a call like this. Your energy and your love can be healing. Breathe into that. And exhale. Allow that reality and don't judge it. Let it be. And now we can be fully in this call together, and we can start from the beauty of reality today, right now, in this moment. You're going to check in with your body. What we're going to do first is we're going to help clear up anything in your energy that might be not ideal. Maybe you're giving some energy away somewhere. Maybe you're not feeding your own energy as well as you should. Maybe you have a tie to someone that isn't as healthy as you would like it to be. Really, anything that is diminishing your power now will be addressed. I want you to check in with your feet. Again, if they are making contact with something, great. If they're not, just feel them in the air or feel them in your shoes or whatever is on them, whatever's touching them. Feel your feet. Feel where they exist. And then I want you to picture someone who you trust so deeply. They could be someone who's alive. They could be someone who's passed. You just let your imagination go. Someone that you trust. Someone who you would let physically close to you. And I want you to picture that they're hovering their hands over the tops of your feet, not touching you, just nearby. Just near enough that you can feel the energy of their hands just almost touching you. And this is someone you trust and you feel safe and you can let them into your energy. Now picture that their hands are slowly moving up from your feet, up your shins, up your knees, up the front of your thighs, through your hips. The hands are going to pause at your belly and allow you to breathe a couple breaths there and release any tension that might be there. Allowing you to be in your body, allowing you to feel safe with this release and this touch, knowing that this is clearing you and bringing you your power back. And if I speak faster than you feel comfortable, you let those hands move at the pace that feels right for you. We're going to move up from there to your ribs, into your chest, and we're going to pause in front of the heart center. And imagine the hands are big enough to spread across your entire chest, encompassing your actual organic heart material and the center of your chest, which is where we can imagine that organic heart material is, where your heart energy is. And moving up to the shoulders, we're going to pause at the shoulders. We're going to go down the front of your arms, meaning the back, where your back of your palm would be, as opposed to the inside of your palm. We're going to come down the shoulder to the elbow, to the top of the hand. We get to the top of the hand, we're going to come up the other side. So we're going to get the palm of the hand and up the back of the arm and the elbow, up the triceps, and we're going to come up and around back to the top of the shoulders. Don't worry, we'll get the back of your body. We're going to get that last. So we're on the top of the shoulders. We're going to come back to the front and back to the heart center, pausing there again. Briefly, just briefly. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Coming up to the throat, pausing there and making sure it can be cleared. Take a breath there. And exhale it out. You can feel free to use sound at any time. Coming up to your chin, up to your nose, pausing in the center of your forehead, breathing there, coming up over to the top of the head and pausing on the top of the head, and breathing there. And we'll come down the back side of the body now to the back of the head. This will be quicker. The back of the neck, down the shoulder blades, down to your lower back, down to your hips, to the back of your seat, down your hamstrings, the back of your knees, your calves, to your heels, and stopping, pausing on the soles of your feet. These loving hands are going to stay hovering at the soles of your feet for the rest of this connection. I didn't know that until just now, so that's fun. So feel those hands there, feeling that support and that comfort, literally being held as if you can stand on the strength of this loving energy's hands, literally standing on the support of someone, something, somewhere, whatever, this energy that you trust. Okay. From there, from that energy in the soles of your feet, shoot down. Picture where you are, picture what is in between you and actual earth, ground. Go through all of those things and get to the earth. Then go further. Go all the way down until you're in the core, in the center of the earth. You're going to find some sparkly gold energy. You're going to pull it up into the soles of your feet, and it's going to come fast. And it's going to shoot up through your entire body and fill you all the way up to your top of your head. You're already clear. It might be a rush. Take a breath. If you get dizzy, don't be scared. It's fine. You can always lie down. And allow that energy to fill you and sparkle. Notice if you feel something in your body. I feel tingly. You might not. Both are perfect. And then we're going to allow the top of our head to open. And whatever you believe and whatever your divine source connection is now, allow it into you from the top of your head. This is a shimmering white light coming down now. And as it comes into you, it's going to shoot all the way down to your feet fast. The shimmering white is going to mix with the shimmering gold, and it's going to swirl in spirals inside. From here, you are safe and you are whole and you are in your power. Your energy is controlled within inside your physical body now. You are back in your full power. Now, I hope you're ready to use it, because that's why we're here. I want you to take a very deep breath all the way in. Hold it at the top. And as you exhale, allow everything in your body to relax. And I want you to take both of your hands and place them on the center of your chest, on your heart. And I want you to take a couple deep breaths there. Feel what your hands feel like. Feel what your heart is doing. You're still swirling sparkles inside of your energy. Now, what if those swirling sparkles extend out past your physical body a little bit? Make a little bit of a bubble around you. I want you to feel safe from the place of where we're going to share. So you picture what that looks like for you and allow that to be. Get in touch with your heart now. Each of us is unique. Each of us knows a unique group of people, comes into contact with a unique group of people every day. We have unique views of the world and unique perspectives and details that make us us. And that is a huge part of our power. Okay, now from here, while still connected to your heart in this way, I want you to think about if there's a person or people that you know, maybe a group of people who you may know or surmise might be voting for Trump, or who might have a desire to stop others from having their voices heard in this election. Maybe someone who's trying to convince someone else not to vote. Maybe someone standing outside a poll site, heckling. Hold those people now in your heart. Hold them and know who they are. Now, with that, from that place, I want you to take your hands off your heart. And I want you to put your palms together. And I want you to rub them together, kind of fast. You can picture rubbing sticks together to light a fire. Do it for as long as you want to, whatever feels right, and feel what happens in your physical body. And when you've gotten to the point where you're ready, you're going to open your hands apart. Hold them at whatever distance feels comfortable to you, but hold them around or in the area of your chest, and hold them as if you're holding a globe in your hands. It can be whatever size feels right to you. It can feel however you want it to feel. It can look however you want it to look. Mine is that swirling gold and iridescent white sparkles, swirling and spinning and swirling and spinning. Your power is now in your hands, outside of you, outside of your physical body. You're going to take and you're going to direct that power, and you're going to direct that energy, that light, that love, that positivity, that guidance, the guidance of the choices that are for best and highest for all of us in this country and on this planet. Send that power to those people, to that person, to those groups now. Send it and breathe. This energy is coming from inside of you and is being sent out. So take your time. Be in this. Feel that you can make a difference here. You can impact thoughts and hearts and minds. Maybe while you're here, you have a thought or an inspiration of an action in the real world that you can take when we're done. Great. Possibly you feel that the way that you can be most impactful is right here, right now, or thinking this and doing this every day, connecting in this way every day. You'll remember well enough, there'll be an archive, but don't even worry about it. Before you go to bed at night, you can do this. Your power is there and you are connected. Don't overthink exactly how I have taken you through this today. Now, breathe and stay in this. We're going to go bigger now. This may still be people that you directly know, but we may reach a group that you don't directly know now. I need us to think about situations where votes might not count when they should count. We need to send love, support, light, guidance, reminders of justice, of balancing of the scales to the people who have the power to decide whether or not these votes are counted. Send them this light and love and assist them in making the best choices so that the most possible voices can finally, for the first time, be actually heard and counted. What would it feel like if everyone were seen for the first time? What would that feel like for you? To know that you contributed to everyone counting and being seen. Breathe into that feeling. Let it bring you more power. Let it support and buoy you. Now, we move into seeing, actually picture Election Day and forward, inauguration. Picture the celebration, the dancing in the streets, the joy of knowing that our country is able to move into a space of equality because we have a new president. And for the first time, we have a woman regularly in the White House, a woman and a person of color. Her presence and her energy is there. Breathe that, see it, picture it. Allow that energy from you that you're holding. If your hands get tired, you can rest them. It's allowed. It's all perfect. It's all allowed. But send that light. Believe that it will happen. See it. See it so clearly, like a movie playing in your mind. Like you're just watching the footage. So when that day comes, you will be like, oh yeah, I knew. Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's what I saw. That's what I felt. Oh, how beautiful. And I'm not surprised. You'll be excited, but also calm because you knew. Breathe into that. Send that energy and send that love. And from that space, from that beautiful image, I want you to slowly, slowly allow that globe of golden and white iridescent light, or whatever color, it's pink, it's blue, it's green, whatever color your ball of energy is, slowly bring your hands into your chest and bring that back in with you, into you. Bring it back in. And either think to yourself or say out loud, I have more than enough love to give, and I am open to receive it. And when you get into the place, because it will happen, where you feel harried or you feel unsure or you feel stressed out or you don't know how to have love in this time, remember that you have to first receive it before you can give it. And if you can receive it, you have more than enough to give. So take a bath, soak your feet, light a candle, listen to music, pet an animal, hug a kid, hug your partner or a best friend, or talk to someone, call someone who matters to you. Whatever it is for you that fills you with love, remember to do it. Don't cut that out just because there's so much going on. It's my request to you to fill yourself first. Take a couple deep breaths here, take your time. You can wiggle your fingers or wiggle your toes. You can place your hands anywhere else on your body where it feels like they might need them. And when you're ready, you can come back. Thank you all for letting me share that. I guess I needed to.